Hello everyone, this is Michelle Patterson here with Angel Souls, and these are your August 2016 Angel Oracle card readings. For this month, because I'm out in the forest right now, I will probably be using for most of you the Fairies Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. Of course, pulling a color card from the Secret Language of Color Oracle deck by Anna Segal. And, you know, if it starts to feel right for some of you, I might use the Magdalene Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno. There's still a lot of noise here, even though I'm in the woods. If you can imagine. All right, guys, but I wanted to let you know, if you want to get a personal reading with me, just go to my website at angelsouls444.com, the services tab. Once you make your purchase, you're going to be brought back to my website. And under the thank you tab, there's going to be a submission form. You must submit the submission form. That's the list I go by. So if you don't submit that, chances are pretty good I'm going to overlook you. You don't want that to happen, okay? So just make sure you're doing that. Also, if you would like to support me on Patreon, I will leave all that information down below. And I am now on Gumroad. So for this month, the extra readings that I'm going to do, now the July Ascension readings are still there on Gumroad. And like I said, I'm using that instead of Vimeo. I'm going to leave all that information down below. So we have the July Ascension videos. I'm going to put the August extra videos up there, and I'm going to treat it just like an extra reading. All right, so it's sort of like we're going to go through some stuff here. If you want more, you go on over to Gumroad. You can get a little bit extra for that month. Okay, so no specific theme per se. There's also a course there on how to perceive your angels. It's not a mediumship course. It's just day-to-day life, how you perceive your angels. And also, I just put up another course on my take on how to read angel oracle cards. So let's get started. Hi there, Pisces. Let's see what's going on for you for August 2016. I'm trying to get through these readings because now I started out in a shady spot, but then the sun moved. It moved pretty quickly, and it's kind of like beating down on my head. So let's do this for Pisces, August 2016. There's a big theme for everybody about alignment, starting to learn how to help yourself instead of expecting everything to kind of be handed to you. Okay, now, the first card that kind of popped out is New Opportunity, so that's very promising. Oops, show me again, guys. Sorry, there was a card poking out and I accidentally put it back in. Fear not, it will pop out again. Beauty. Good stuff. You're going to hear airplanes. We're near the Air Force Academy, so a little more. Sorry, they're saying a little bit more because there's that. Yeah, you guys are recapturing the beauty in your life. Oh, you get a bonus card this month because two of them came out at the same time. So just put these into order and let's get going. So the first card up is New Opportunity. Okay, now remember what I was saying. I think I just hit my mic. Sorry about that. Remember what I was saying. You have to create your own opportunities by being in alignment with that which brings you happiness. Okay, and if you don't get into that alignment, well, you know, again, you can't just sit around waiting for other people to do the things that you want. Once you're clear on what you want, it's fine for you to go after it and create it for yourself. And that is amping up that sacral chakra, okay, that area right beneath your navel. It's lighting that creative ability up for you, all right? So you're making something happen this month, which is beautiful. Speaking of beautiful, beauty. And you're seeing the beauty in yourself, and they're saying you're actually starting to see the beauty in your own talents, your own abilities. No longer are you allowing someone to tell you what you should and should not do. You're really capturing, and this is like soul level beauty. Okay, soul level talent, soul level beauty, what you came here to do. You're discovering it, you're bringing it up to the surface, you're embracing it, okay? And other people are going to see you as beautiful as well. And this could be physical beauty too, I suppose. Do you hear that? Is that a woodpecker? I don't know if they even have those in this region, but sorry, because I'm out in nature. If something happens within nature, I'm going to stop and just acknowledge it because I think it's cool to capture that stuff. Anyway, back to you. Peace of mind. Okay, again, you're having this feeling like, okay, things are moving in the right direction. Things no longer have to be held up. Things are going to be okay, and that's the feeling that you have, okay? And it's a peace of mind and having confidence in yourself. Confidence that what you are creating is beautiful. Sorry, I'm getting the face tinglies again. It happens. All right. Having confidence, sorry, Sorry. There's just all kinds of things happening in the environment here. Peace of mind that you have control over your life and that you can create the beauty that you seek. You can embody the beauty that you want to be. Okay? And that the beauty really comes from allowing yourself to express, to bring your talents forward. Okay? Have you ever looked at somebody who most people physically would say is not cookie cutter beautiful, and yet they're the most striking, extraordinary person you've ever seen? It's because they're super talented. They're in alignment with their purpose, or it's their soul that's been given a voice and it's coming up to the surface of their skin and expressing out. That's real beauty. That's real beauty, and that's what you're discovering this month. Okay, sorry, I had to edit that out. There were too many things going on all at once, and people all over the place. So anyway, the next card, as I was about to say, is awakening your true self. So through this knowledge, through this discovery, again, it's awakening your soul. It's allowing that soul to come forward and people really seeing you for the extraordinary being that you are. All right? But you got to hook into that. You cannot keep allowing other people to define you. You can't allow other people to tell you how to be or how to speak or what have you. And especially if you're a creative type. Especially if you're a very successful creative type. You probably have someone who's saying, oh, you got to watch what you're saying. You don't want to upset people. Man, I know for me, that's one of the reasons, at least for this first book that I'm doing, I'm choosing not to go through the process of trying to get a traditional book publisher. I put a little effort into it, and then I was like, I'm going to self-publish. Because even if I get a book out there, they're going to start dictating what I can say and what I can't say because we want to market the book, and I can't. I can't. Maybe one day it'll work out where I have a little bit of, speech freedom and I can get out there and do it that way, but for right now that didn't seem like the right thing. So think about how that might apply to you. It could even be in a situation where it's with your boss or something, and your boss is telling you what to say, what to do, don't say this to people, blah, blah, blah. So you're really starting to set boundaries. You're really starting to come into your own, essentially, this month. And what we have here is look inside yourself. That's your little bonus card. Look inside yourself. All the answers are there. You already know better, so you don't need other people telling you how to live. You don't need other people to tell you how to create or, again, what to say. You don't need to be a prisoner of someone else's expectations. Okay? So always come back to you and look within you. All right. Now your color card for this month is Sapphire. Regenerate your body. The number is 38. So look at this whole theme, guys. It's always about coming back to you and being the authentic you. And this means you have to regenerate your body. You have to sort of cleanse yourself of other people's energies and their expectations, their judgments, and whatever. And you are getting back to one, so to speak, coming back to where you started. And sort of there's a dog going by in case you can hear that. So regenerate your body is more than just, I got to go through a physical detox. I got to go through a juice cleanse. It's more than that. It's really cleanse yourself of everything that everybody has put upon you. Any, like I said, judgments, bossiness, all that kind of stuff. So, and that Sapphire card, to me, has two meanings. It kind of makes me feel like the intuitive center. It's kind of pointing that way. But Sapphire also, for whatever reason, I associate it with my throat chakra. I don't think that's correct. I don't think people wear sapphires for their throat chakra. I think it's usually for the third eye. But I'm feeling the pull down into that too. So it's you having to speak your truth. It's having to speak up for yourself. Okay? Sorry. I'm still turning it to my face, but there it is. So there it is, guys. Have a beautiful month. And of course, I'm sending you so much love. Take care.